He was. You recording? Okay,
Yeah.
give me Psalms 64 and 1 on down. Psalm 64 and 1 on down. Okay. Psalm 64.
Blood brothers.
Yeah, man. Psalms 64 and one. And what? 64 and 1. On down.
And what? Hear my voice, O power, in my prayer, preserve my life from fear of the enemy.
Yeah. So we need to preserve from fear of the enemy, because the enemy is busy bringing us down, man. Day in, day out, 24/7. They are working to bring us down, man. You know, because they are scared. Especially the elites. They know what the prophecies are. They know that it's a vain thing to think that the Chinese are going to be in rulership after us, after the so-called white man, I believe. I mean, so they know that. That's why they are working. They are pushing the chip. They want to bring as much people of our nation down as they can. You know, before they go down themselves. Read.
Yeah. Verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
Exactly. The secret counsel of the wicked is talking about this Illuminati, man. You know, these elites, they have councils about bringing us down, man. The cops from Holland, they already pulled up with the square and compass, man, to our camp.
Masons.
Masonry, man. Yeah, man. So we know what's going on, man. But we just deal with it, you know, because in this truth you're gonna be persecuted, man. You're gonna be imprisoned, man. What did they do with the apostles, man? The apostles were imprisoned also. They were put in prison also. For what? For reading the Bible? For reading this truth?
Yeah.
For speaking to the people? If a person comes up and wants edification and we give it unto them, and they are not down with it and start cussing us out, then they raise the bar up themselves, man. You know?
Yeah, man. We just react upon how you come.
Exactly.
You know? If you come smooth, we deal with you normal, you know?
Exactly.
But if you come cursing us out, we'll curse you out too, man.
Exactly. So that's only normal.
Exactly.
Rules of regulations, man. Read on.
Yeah. Verse 3. Who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
Yeah.
That they may shoot in secret at the perfect, suddenly do they shoot at them and fear not.
Exactly. They shoot in secret at the perfect, man. You know, we trying to do our best. We are trying to do the best that we can, you know, in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And these people nowadays on the planet Earth see that as evil, man. Just had a Jake came by and he said, just go home, man. Just go home. He said, get the fuck out of here, man. You know, that's how people look towards us, man. Give me Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 verse 1. That's how people look towards us, man. But we are just enduring, man. Though every nation upon the planet Earth doesn't want to see us in rulership, man. Even our own people don't want to see their nation in rulership. How crazy is that, man? Your own people don't want to see you in rulership. That's the prophecy that's written in the Bible, man. And we just speak it to the people. But the people don't want to hear, just like the brother was saying. But it doesn't matter whether they will hear or forbear. These things are still in effect. Give me Romans 3 and 3. Read this real quick.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 3 verse 1.
Uh-huh.
But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of Yahweh, and there shall no torment touch them.
There shall no torment touch them, man. Because the Most High, you know, is looking upon the righteous, and He is a hedge unto them. He's a rock of defense. Read on.
In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die.
Yeah, in the sight of the unwise, they seem to die. Because now you got all kinds of crackers going around talking to the police. Yeah, they are wicked people. They are bad people. Meanwhile, we are only condemning this wicked society, man, for what it is.
Right. Yeah,
you know?
Their heaven.
Yeah, which is their heaven, man. We read in the scriptures. Doesn't America say they are a God-fearing country? Isn't the majority of the Dutch people raised up being a Catholic? Christians. So what's up with that then? Why you gotta arrest people that read out of the Bible, man? Yeah. Why you gotta arrest people that do that?
There's pedophiles all around, man.
Pedophiles all around.
Pedophiles scheming on children.
Yeah.
You know, you got all kinds of shit, man. You got people ripping off each other, you know.
And then the funny thing is, we don't even approach these people. These people come to us. So we are not even harassing no one. We stand here stationary.
Yeah.
We are stationary. We don't approach no one. They come to us. So how can we ever be the offenders? We are being offended,
Can I
man.
say something?
You see?
And the thing about it is they come up talking shit, but nothing is being done. But as soon as we reply to that, be like, you know,
That's a
curse them
problem.
right back, then it's a problem.
We
They
can't
have-
even
they
do
have-
that now.
They have the right to call the police on us while we defend ourselves,
Exactly.
according to the scriptures, you know?
Read on.
God. Verse 3. Verse 2 again. Wisdom of Solomon 3, verse 2. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die.
In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die. That's why last time when we was being arrested, people started clapping, man. People started clapping. They was happy because they think that we are dying. They think we gonna go backwards from this thing. You know, this is only prophecy, man. We only, it's no problem to us, man.
Yeah, and you know
We
what it is?
are ready to suffer for this truth, man.
Hey, those are the same people, you know. Also, our people that said, "Oh, we have no king but Caesar," man. This is the same people back in the flesh now, man.
Oh, shit, you remember him? Peculiar.
Yeah. So,
Light up. I come to it like that.
in the sight of the unwise, they seem to die,
Yeah.
and their departure is taken for misery, and they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace.
But we are in peace, man. Dude, we are down with this thing, man. Whatever happens in this truth, you know, we are ready to suffer for it, man. Just like how Yahushua suffered, man. Give me Mark 1. Mark chapter 1, read on.
Verse 4. For though they be punished in the sight of men,
For though we are punished in the sight of man, read on.
yet is their hope full of immortality.
Our hope is in immortality, man. Do you know that that's no comparison, man? A little punishment for immortality, man. That's where our hope is on, man. Our hope is for spiritual power. Our hope is to make it in the kingdom, man. Wherein dwelleth righteousness. Read on. So even though we are punished in the sight of man, we are willing to suffer that, man. We stand here as a living sacrifice, man. Yeah.
This is Romans 8, verse 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory.
What did you say? Romans 8 and 8? 8 and 18, you mean?
Yeah, Romans 8 and 18.
Oh, I thought you said 8. Come on, Romans 8 and 18.
For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite scriptures, man. So that this little suffering is nothing, man, compared to what we are gonna receive, man. So regardless if people clap when if we get arrested or being harassed by the cops, you know, 2 cop cars, you know, circling around us or whatever, man. We don't care, man. That's the suffering that we have to go through to make it into the kingdom, man.
That's right.
The same when me and the brother went to Paris, man. Anti-terrorism policemen surrounding us, man. How many? More than 35, man.
13.
13?
Yeah, it was 13, and they had assault rifles. First
Yeah,
they had,
assault rifles.
First they had the MP5s.
It was more than 13, man.
No, it was 13.
Oh yeah, because I said 13. Crazy, Satan.
Yeah, yeah. So the first it was like 3 of them, and then came another 2, and then came like another 2, and then came the
Another force. Yeah, the anti-terrorists.
with the assault rifles.
Yeah, with the big assault rifles, and there was people
Scoping the whole.
scoping the whole area. Yeah, if we place something somewhere. Yeah, man. So that's what's happening, man. And we was there on one of the biggest markets over there in front of the Notre Dame, man. You know, full with how you call it, tourists, man. So we were punished in the sight of man also.
People taking pictures of.
People was more focused on us than on the damn church that they was looking at, man.
Yeah.
With demons on it, you know. With gargoyles and demons and whatever on it, man. That's why we was making the video, man. Look at, this is supposed to be a church, right? Why is it protected by demons on the sides of the church then? Literally on the sides of the on the corners of the church and on the roof, demons so-called protecting the church, man. Because if you go into the word chapel, it goes into a Christian house of worship, which evolves around idols, man. If you go into it, man.
Back in Wisdom of Solomon 3, verse 5.
and having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded.
Yeah, so after having been a little bit chastised, because look, this is the thing, right? When you have to run 10 kilometers for nothing, that 10 kilometers might look a lot, and you might be, you know, fucked up after the 10 kilometers, but you, and you know, but if you run 10 kilometers with the end result of getting 100 million, that 10 you're gonna look at the 10 kilometers. I only had to run 10 kilometers for 100 million. So then you're gonna look at that 10 kilometers like it's nothing. But if it was for nothing, you're gonna look at it like, hey, it was hard, my knees hurt. That same way we are standing here right now, man. You know? And when we come in the kingdom, Yahuwah, we're gonna look at the trial that we had to go through like, that wasn't that bad, man. It's not to be compared with the things that we're gonna have in the kingdom, man. I was talking with the brother last night about that movie Valerian, man. Man, my heart was getting warm, man, when I looked at that thing, man. I saw the woman, she woke up, she walked to the opening of her door. Boom, she saw the ocean. When she looked up in the sky, you saw all kinds of planets. Just like how we see the moon, you saw planets in the sky and stuff. She washed her face with pearls. Her face started shining, man. Hey, that's the beauty, man. That makes you think about the kingdom, man. You know, beautiful things like that make you think, man. You know? So that's a lot of a city built of gemstones, man. Floors of gold. Things like that, man. That's what we wait upon, man. And that's why we suffer now in this time, man. Because people can walk around, you know, go to the store, buy some food, and go sit inside and have a nice and warm thing. But we are here suffering, putting our bodies as a living sacrifice, man, for this truth. Right? Being an open spectacle unto people, man. We here teaching the Bible. But people look at us like, huh? They teaching the Bible and the cop car is next to them. Yeah, that's the thing, man. We are a spectacle to people, man.
That's what happened to the apostles, right?
Yeah.
Under the Roman rulership, why did they all get put to death?
Yeah, man.
Why was Peter in prison, you know? Paul in prison.
Yeah.
They were all in prison, and afterwards they got all got put to death. Why? Because they were prophesying, man. They were prophesying. Yeah, man. They were prophesying. Yeah, John was put to death.
No, he was exiled.
Exiled, to the island of Patmos. Yeah. John the Revelator.
Yeah.
But eventually, you know, we're just prophesying about basically our kingdom, man.
Yeah.
Not of the kingdom of these other nations.
No.
You know, they're already in rulership. That's why the Third World War has to come to put the end to the society, man. We're just telling you what's going to come. You know.
Exactly.
You don't get angry at a man at the weather forecaster for saying it's going to rain tomorrow.
Exactly.
You know?
That's
Some people do.
He's just the messenger, man. Yeah.
I don't watch it.
When he brings out false information, you know. But we are just the messengers, man. For now, we are just the messengers, man. So, you know, the cops shouldn't be worrying about us at all, man. Until we turn into hunters, man. Because that's the prophecy too. That's when they should start worrying, man.
But then there's no cops around, man.
They're gonna be throwing their badges away.
They're gonna
hiding.
They're gonna run for their life, man. We done?
Good.
Go on. Wisdom of Solomon 3, verse 5. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For Yahweh proved them and found them worthy for himself. As gold in the furnace had he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering. And in the time of their visitation...
Okay, this is the beauty. In the time of their visitation, read.
They shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble.
Exactly, we're gonna shine and run to and fro like sparks, man, through the stubble, man. Because these people are gonna be stubble, man. In the time of destruction, these people are gonna be stubble, man. And we are gonna run to and fro like sparks, man. Do you know the series Flash, man? We're gonna be like Flash. People think y'all nutcases, man. Yes. You know, because to believe in this truth, you gotta be a little bit of a nutcase, man. You know? That's the thing, man. We are putting our bodies as a living sacrifice to get greater things than the things that we are suffering for right now, man. Than the suffering that we are having right now, man. You know? So give me Romans. Give me Romans 9 and 9.
3 and 3.
3 and 3, I mean.
This is Romans chapter 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make their faith of Yahweh without effect? Yahweh.
Read it again.
For what if some, Romans chapter 3, verse 3. What if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make their faith of Yahweh without effect?
Exactly. So, what if some did not believe, man? That doesn't make this truth without effect, man. Give me Jeremiah 28 and 8. That doesn't change anything, you know? That doesn't change anything. You can tell us that you don't believe, but that's your problem, man. If you are offended because of this truth, if you are offended because of a thing that just happened, you know, that's your problem, man.
Many shall be offended.
You know? Many shall be offended, man. If you don't want to ask your question only because, yeah, you just saw something that you didn't like, then you are a feminine guy, man. And the Most High is not dealing with the feminine guys. How can you expect to be a man of the Lord if you are not a man first, man? You got to be a man first, man, before you can come into this truth, man. The Most High is not dealing with no feminine guys, man.
Exactly, man. Just like there's this album from Don Carlos. He says, and it's called Tribulation, right? And if you check the lyrics, it says, a man must go through tribulation, you know? He talks about going through tribulation, and that makes you basically a man, man. That makes you someone that's of character, man. You know, just like someone that boxes or someone that, you know, if you are this great boxer but you can't take a punch, you're actually not a great fighter, man. You can't be a